Well, hi from Sherwood Gardens. I thought we'd do a little September TBR. I do have one other book to read, but that's at home. We came to pick up these books, which I plan to read this month. Also finish up this wonderful book, which I spilled water on, and oh my god, I'm gonna have to donate this one and buy myself a new copy because this book, I love this book so much. I love Jean Meltzer. She's such one of my favorite authors now. I read two, this is her second book. She's working on a third one. She writes Jewish. She's Jewish. She writes Matzah Ball. This is Mr. Perfect on paper. She's searching for a Jewish husband. But I love it. But I spilled water on it yesterday, and oh my goodness. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna finish this one. And the one I have at home is Alice Oseman's Solitaire, which I finally got. So I've read all of Alice Oseman's. I read 4 Heartstopper. I read her other ones. And then this is the last one that I need to read. So I'm super psyched to finally read Solitaire. And then we got my next 3 books for September are... So this one I went to pick it up. It didn't say that it was in yet, but I asked anyway, and he said, "Oh, let me check for you." And yeah, it was in, but he gave me one that wasn't signed. And as I was walking around the store, there was one that was signed, so I switched them. My mom would have done the same thing. So I got it's Indigo Staff Pick of the Year, signed by author. Again, he got me one without this and without the sticker. So I just kind of swapped them. You know, why not, right? Yeah, like I said, my mom would have done the same thing. And this is a Canadian author, actually. She lives in Oakville. Wow. She's a Filipino-Canadian, born and raised in Toronto. She spent several years in Seattle before returning home to Canada. So she currently lives in Oakville. And actually, I didn't know this takes place in Toronto. I thought maybe she's just a Canadian author, but I was flipping through it. Yeah, and it says Canada here, and I don't know if I'll find it, but there's a page here where it says Oakville to Toronto, or Toronto to Oakville, something. And I thought, oh my god, she mentions Oakville. So I'm super excited because I like a book that mentions Toronto. But again, every other summer or every last summer, whatever that book was by Carly Fortune, that was the only good thing about that book, was it mentioned Toronto. But this one, I'm super psyched for it. When Paris is arrested in her own bathroom, covered in blood, holding a straight razor, her celebrity husband dead in the bathtub behind her, she knows she'll be charged with murder. But as bad as this looks, that's not what worries her the most. With the unwanted media attention now surrounding her, it's only a matter of time before someone from her old life recognizes her and destroys the new life she's worked so hard to build. Because Paris has a dark past, and she'll do anything to keep it hidden. So it sounded so good. When I was here before and I was looking at it, I thought I have to get it. It is spooky season. It's jean jacket season. I love it. I'm all for it. Wearing my jean jacket again. Yeah, I love it. And it's like a cool breeze happening. Yes, I'm all for that. So I'm super psyched to read this one. And then this one came out yesterday, and I pre-ordered it. Did I pre-order? No, I didn't pre-order it. No, because I was debating if I wanted it. And yeah, Amari. I got Amari, and The Great Game. I read Amari. This was out of my comfort zone. Amari and the Night Brothers last year. Was it last year already? I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last year. And this was very anticipated because I didn't think I would like Amari. Because I got it, I thought, oh, okay. Because it was out of my element. I don't normally read fantasy. But I really liked it. I was pleasantly surprised. I really loved Amari. And I'm excited to see what she gets up to in The Great Game. So that's another one that goes on the September TBR. And also I'm taking all these books with me when I go up to the country, because I don't do any of the country things. I stay home because yeah, I'm a city girl, so yeah. And the last book on my September TBR is another anticipated, very anticipated, and again, I was out of my comfort zone when I first read it. I wasn't going to read it. It was totally talked about on BookTube, and I wasn't going to get it. And then I was watching I'll Give You All the Books channel, and she was like telling everybody, okay, you have to read this. You just have to. You have to. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go get it. And I read it so fast. I loved it. I read this. I had to get the second one, and now the third one finally came out. However, it's been a while since I read the second one, so I might have to reread the second one before I get to this one, or at least just skim through it so I remember what happened in the second one. But I got Jennifer Lynn Barnes, The Final Gambit, finally! Woohoo! So this is the Inheritance game and the Hawthorne Legacy. So game on! To inherit billions, all Avery Cramps has to do is survive a few more weeks living in Hawthorne House. She's been having to to do all these games and stuff. The paparazzi are dogging her every step. Financial pressures are building. Danger is a fact of life. And the only thing getting Avery through it all is the Hawthorne brothers. Her life is intertwined with theirs. She knows their secrets, and they know her. But as the clock ticks down to the moment when Avery will become the richest teenager in the world, trouble arrives in the form of a visitor who needs her help, and whose presence in Hawthorne House could change everything. It soon becomes clear that there's one last puzzle to solve, and Avery and the Hawthorne brothers are drawn into a dangerous game against an unknown and powerful player. Riddles upon riddles, secrets upon secrets. In this game, there are hearts and lives at stake, and there is nothing more Hawthorne than winning. So again, if you haven't read the Inheritance games and the Hawthorne Legacy, I strongly recommend getting into this series. It's YA, it's amazing. It's really good. So these are this plus Solitaire is what I'm putting on my September TBR. And so now we're gonna go walk to Walmart and get apples for when I go away, so the hamsters and the guinea pig have more than just water. So I'm just gonna walk over to Walmart, and then it's possible that we're gonna walk back. So anyway, this is my September TBR. Plus Alice Oseman's Solitaire. So thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.